Hello, Resurrection. It's Wednesday, August the 10th. I'm really excited to get back to our Wednesday night programming and our Thursday morning programming as well. Getting back to the weekday stuff, we're not starting Christian formation and Wednesday youth. I'm sorry, Sunday youth prime time and things like that until Labor Day Sunday, which I believe is September the 3rd. But starting tonight, we get back to our weekday things. So tonight at 6 o'clock, we'll have parish dinner. Everyone is invited to that. If you can bring a dish to pass, then do that. If not, if you don't have time coming from work or whatever, just come on. We always have plenty of food. All the adults get together and eat, all the youth get together and eat, and all of the kids get together to eat, all in the parish hall. We have a good time doing that. We laugh and catch up with each other, and then we break into our groups. Kids will go with Miss Elizabeth, and it won't be too long where we'll have a couple of different things for the kids on Wednesday nights. Wednesday night youth group will happen tonight. Right now, Mr. George is at his doctor, and they're bumping up his chemo treatment, which I think is really hopeful news. But it could be it could be fair. He could have some pretty decent side effects with that new chemo regimen. We'll see, but we're going to be praying hard for him in the meantime. So I think that my Kim is going to be leading youth group tonight, or she may have Mr. George may have somebody else lined up. I'm not entirely sure, but we will have youth group tonight and get back to it, and we'll say a little prayer for Mr. George while we're at it. And then the adults are getting back to it, and we're going to take a few weeks to talk about kind of a very loose format, and we're going to talk about just what is it exactly that we believe as Episcopalians. Somebody said, "Tell me about those vestments that you wear on Sunday and what they mean, and why does the bishop wear different things, and what do we believe about baptism, and why infant baptism instead of adult baptism, and what about communion, and what about all manner of things." So people have been compiling lists of questions, and they'll bring those with them. There's no question that's off limits. We'll keep that. Of course, we will have differing opinions, but we will disagree the way that Christians disagree with each other, which is without fear or anger. And I'm really looking forward to that. So we'll start that tonight, and we'll do that until we're satisfied that we've had enough of it, and then we'll jump back into regular Bible study. Women of the Covenant will begin meeting again tomorrow. So you can show up tomorrow morning at the church for yoga, for lady yoga, and then right into Women of the Covenant. I am not sure what Women of the Covenant is doing right now. I think it may be a book study, but I'm not entirely sure. But it'll be good, and it'll be a lot of fun. The Women of the Covenant, that's one of the most successful things that we do at Church of the Resurrection, not because of the material that they cover, but because of the relationships that they make. Y'all have heard me say that a million times before. People don't come back to church because of the programming that's in place. They come back because of the relationships that they have made, which is why I'm always harping about relationships, about looking out for each other, about being kind to one another. It's not about the programs we have. It's about the love that we have for each other. And it's why I get my hackles up when church folks are ugly to each other. Now, that doesn't happen very often at Resurrection, but we've all seen it happen before here and other places. That our relationship with each other is too important to take lightly. It's too important to throw away like it's not important. Jesus said that they know us by our love, and that's the most important thing that we do with each other is we worship God and we love each other. Love God and love our neighbor. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Wednesday nights and Thursday mornings are a great way to build those relationships. Meet in the middle is a great way to build those relationships. We'll begin that again in September, that same Sunday, September the 3rd, when we get back to our Sunday morning programming. for the year. We will meet in the middle, in between the early service and the late service, to build those relationships, eat a good breakfast, and have a good time. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to getting back into the routine and the schedule of the year, and doing that with you. If I have not told you lately, I love being your priest. There's nothing else in the world that I would rather be doing. It's the joy and the honor of my life, that and being a husband and a father, and I thank you for allowing me to do that with you, and I thank you for doing ministry with me, not just expecting it to be done magically by the church, but rolling up your sleeves and doing the work of Christ. I love you so much, and I'll see you this very Sunday.